What is art? It's making marks. That I found out last year. It's crazy. All it is you just make some marks. So I was busy. My previous video, I hand dyed this piece of linen. And I was just thinking, while I've got all my stuff here, this is part 6 of how to unlock your creativity. As I said, this is not supposed to be for professional artists. This is just for me and you, just for ordinary people who just need to let go, surrender, learn to go with the flow of what's happening, learn to play, become like a child again, get your creative juices flowing again, because that is what we're supposed to do in this life. We're supposed to enjoy the journey, minute by minute, through every day. And nobody's enjoying the journey anymore. We're so stressed and thinking about the future that we've lost our ability to enjoy this moment. And this moment is all that we ever have. If you want to create a beautiful life for you, it means you need to find peace and joy in this moment. And that will move to the next moment and to the next half an hour, and that will become your next hour. And the more you do that, the more you will experience the abundance life, the life in us has to offer. So let's make some marks. So I've still got my paints here. So take note, this is material paint, but who cares? Use what you have. This is my roller that I use for my jelly plate work, jelly plate art. I've got lots of videos about jelly printing. That is another awesome series of how to just let go. I mean, the jelly plate is the most amazing art form or whatever to teach you how to let go. So that is why I've got a little roller. And once again, you don't need a roller. You can have a paintbrush to apply your paints onto. Today we're gonna just do leaves. This is a coral tree leaf, an old leaf. It was just absolutely beautiful. So I'm now gonna take my roller and just roll out the paint onto that, and then I'm gonna roll it onto my leaf. And as I say, if you don't have a ruler, you can use anything. You can use an ordinary paintbrush to just paint it on both sides of your leaf. So now all I'm going to do, remember our little sketchbook, mine is just an old novel. I'm just going to put my leaf on and I'm just going to press. Don't have to press hard. Now look at the marks. Where there was nothing, look what I have, and it took me less than a minute. Isn't that gorgeous? This is art. It is mark making. So can you imagine, just picture it, you tear out that piece, both pieces perhaps, and you just put it in a frame, a nice background, whatever, and there you have a beautiful gift, a beautiful piece of nature. Just you bring it into your home. So that is just that. Now I've got this. Oh, flies. I've got this piece of fern, even the roots. So I'm gonna take the roots. Once again, I apply just some green, and now I'm I'm just rolling it onto my roots and onto a piece of the mere. And goodness, once again between my two pages, I'm just gonna put that there. Make sure it's in. There it is. I'm just gonna press. So you can do this, oh my goodness, on a piece of good art paper. And you do this in black. Oh goodness, this is just monotype printing or something they call it. It is absolutely magnificent. Oh, 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 oh. Look at the roots. There you have a tree. Don't tell me you cannot create a tree. Isn't this absolutely gorgeous? So you can use this in collages, you can tear it out, you can put it on everything, just about everything. I'm trying to now not mess it up, trying to do something else. I've got a little piece of orange. Slowly but surely this fly is. But just look at the leaf. Isn't it gorgeous? Okay, let's try something. Let's just play. This is now my leaf. It still has got some green on. I'm now just going to apply orange. If you don't have it, I'm just going to apply it to the one side. Now it's going to become another color because this orange is opaque, I think. It's not a very strong color. So there I have it. On the one side it's orange, on the other side it's blue. I put it in my little book again, green. And I'm just going to press. As I say, just play. Life is about playing. Look at that, look at that. You see, you can use a brush. You can use your fingers, you can use, if you don't have paint, you can use ink, works beautifully, and you can just enjoy the moment. But what really, really, really made me very happy was the roots. Oh, I love the roots. So how to unlock your creativity? Go out into nature, find a nice spot. It's so hot outside. Inside I can barely breathe. But this is our braai area. I'm actually now seeing the mess. That is our braai pit. But this big tree, rubber tree, it makes these leaves that doesn't want to become compost. It takes years. So we usually burn them. So when my garden man comes once a week, he gathers all the dead leaves and we cut off some. And now they're there for when we're gonna barbecue this afternoon. Husband first needs to burn the braai pit clean. So you can see the tea stains or stains, I don't know where they come from, but a music sheet. So just the last, this is brown, but I want to go with orange again. So I'm gonna go for the root. The one thing of the roller that's very nice, so if you can find a nice roller, oh, it just opens up so much. You don't need to do the jelly plate, but the roller just can really apply these. So there's the one. This is a piece of white paper, and I'm just gonna press and just see how it goes. And as I said, you can now use this on a piece that you can really do a background with watercolors, whatever. And you can just, okay, the orange there, the blob is very interesting. But look at the roots, I cannot draw roots more beautiful. So why would I? I can just press it onto a painting, do the background first, press it onto the painting. Look there, if I now make this, let this dry, and I just go in with a very watery orange, and I have a tree and a sunset. Look at my, it's just so awesome if you just start to play. Don't overthink. I'm just trying to get the orange. Look, look, look. It's still, my greens are, okay, now you must know this is water paper. Excuse, bless me. So not the best paper to use for water, but I can even use the little bit of orange. And there I have a beautiful little painting. If this now dries, it will be very interesting. I don't know why I've got, oh, it was wet on the bottom. So that's why my things, once again, today is all about mark making. And I put this music sheet on drops of water on this black plastic, and you can see the mark that it is forming there at the bottom. Okay, let's see something. Let's just see. I am now wetting my paper. It's got a little bit of orange in, I think. I'm gonna press it like this onto the water. And just look at this. Just look closely at the beautiful marks the plastic made. And now when this dries, there will just be a little bit of color there and texture and stuff. I just want to get rid of this really orangey parts. I don't know why, but let's just see. I'm just playing, wetting my thing, just playing. Just playing, letting it. There you have another little thing. I don't know what, but let it dry and see how it develops. And guess what? I know more than I did when I came to sit down. I've never done this before. So now all of a sudden, I've grown, I've learned, I expanded, my creativity grew, and that's what it's all about. It's about experimenting, playing, looking, seeing, learning to watch and see what I will do. The life in us tells us, watch and see. Now this is what I'm learning. Watch and see. You see, I when I put this piece on the plastic, I didn't realize there was water in. So lots of time we do things in life not realizing, oh my goodness, something else is going on there. And then when we're done, we're very upset but that's not the issue. The issue is watch and see what I will do. Things never turn out as we believe they should, want them should. Life doesn't turn out that way. Life is life. And we need to let go of our ideas of how our art and our life is supposed to unfold. And we just need to learn to watch and see what I will do, the life in us is saying. So I'm very excited about that circle in the middle. That was not my plan, but it really looks like the sun or something is coming up there at the back and whatever. And that led me to try this one where I applied more water to the plastic and then to see, okay, how that is now going to develop. And isn't that exciting when you start to look at life like this? Do what we are led to do, feel like doing, the life in us leading us, prompting us, without expectations of a specific outcome, because that's where our problem comes in. The challenge is just go with the flow and watch with excitement and see what is unfolding with no specific expectations. Just knowing that the life in us is unconditional love towards us and all others. So it will be for our good if we learn to trust the life. Because let me tell you, your life is going to unfold as it's going to unfold, like mine. I have absolutely no power over what's happening. The only power I have is how I react to what is happening. I could have been, oh boy, look at this. I forgot there was something on water on the bottom, and now look at that stain. And I can become very, very upset. Lots of times we do things in love, in total faith and stuff, but then we don't know about the water on the plastic in life. And then we're very upset when our life situation doesn't turn out as planned because that person or that president or that kid left, did this and did that, and that is because my life is not turning out as planned. No. That's not how it works. So learn to accept what is happening without any preconceived plans. Just learn to go with the flow. And in this manner, I don't know what the word is, of just trust the life within. That is unconditional love. There's a bigger picture, and we don't see and understand the bigger picture with our human minds. But the only way that we will experience heaven, peace and joy in the midst of anything is when we learn to watch and see and accept the things that happen that we didn't plan or expect. And look at them through love glasses, acceptance, no judgment. And that is how we create a beautiful life. Is it from Zetster's Lab? So get your paints or whatever you have and just go and play and just see what marks unfold, what happens. when you just let go and just start to play. And the joy that's going to come forth. As I said previously, my previous video, I had to learn this. I had to learn to let go of my preconceived ideas and just accept what is happening. I had to learn to take life moment by moment, day by day, and not to become upset about everything that I believe is not turning out as it should. Who am I to know, you know? So I can just enjoy the process of living in this realm, moment by moment. That's the only choice that I have when I learn to accept whatever is happening as it's for my good, even if I don't understand it. And it's teaching me, and it is helping me to unlearn all these preconceived ideas and stuff that we've learned up to now with this worldly systems and stuff. Life, the abundant life in me is teaching me to let go and learn to trust in the process. And not accept and expect life to turn out as I believe and want it to. And that is grace. Grace is always available. Will I take it, give it, whatever? Grace is always in me, but will I accept it? And this is what grace is. Will I accept what is happening? Also in other people's lives, in my kids, grandkids, my spouse. Will I give them grace to also grow and learn? Love you lots. Is it from Zeds the Flag?